Hello and welcome to my channel all about stuff. My name is Rebecca and today I want to show you a backpack purse that I recently purchased. I actually got it in the mail yesterday. I had ordered two different style bags from two different manufacturers, and of the two this was the winner. The other one is on the porch ready to go back to UPS because as soon as I opened it, it had a horrendous leather smell, which is not bad, but it also had a chemical smell associated with it and I couldn't deal with it. Started triggering my asthma, so I packed it up. It's going back. So out of the two, this is the winner, and so far I've really like it, and I think it's going to be lasting a long time. And I have, let's see, three different backpack purses that I've bought over the years. All of them are in leather from different companies. One is Hobo, the other is Pael, and the other is Fossil. And this one, let me show you, this is S Zone. So it's very comparable in price to Pael. So, and the leather quality is very similar to Pael. There's a few differences in it. But overall, this seems like it's going to be a very useful bag for trips, for traveling, that sort of thing. Very durable. This would be the kind of bag that I would feel comfortable taking out to outdoor excursions and that kind of thing, because it just feels like it's gonna last. It's dark color. I'm not worried about it getting dirty or stained. I think it would be pretty easy to clean with a leather conditioner if I had to. But from my experience with handbags, I really do feel like this one is gonna last probably decades is my guess. So in comparison to this bag, this is my Fossil purse, which is a very great brand. This one was probably double in price or more. So this one I bought for $75.99. This one was probably $150 or $200 when I bought it. I bought this, I don't know, 20 years ago. So, and you can see the differences in the leather, just for reference. Let me show you up close. So this bag by S Zone has this very pebbly texture to it. This bag, and they're both top grain leather by the way, but this one has been smoothed down more, so it's a little more supple and smooth because it is a thinner skin. So this one is sanded down, but not very much, because you can just see this wonderful, beautiful texture to it. It's got an amazing shine. So I'm next to the window, so I love the reflections that you can see. And you can see how really malleable it is. It's not super thin leather, but it's definitely good high-end quality. So sometimes you don't want too thin either. Although the very thin bags that I've had, like this Hobo, and Hobo is another really amazing bag manufacturer. This one is super thin. It's like almost like paperish, which is nice and light. It's got just interesting texture to it. I actually prefer more of this luxurious, little slightly thicker feel, and I really like the texture again. I know I said that probably 2 or 3 times, but I really do. So before I get started showing you all the different aspects and characteristics of the bag that I like, what inspired me to buy this bag is this purchase I made on Rebecca Minkoff, I think 2 or 3 months ago, and I have a video on this one if you want to check it out. So I really love the black and a high contrast chrome look. So I think it's very edgy, and I just love this purse and the look of it. So I've been looking for a larger backpack purse because my others are on the small side, and I'm finding and some days I'm seeming to have to carry more and more. So I love my little mini purses, but it seems like, you know, when you go out with the kids and stuff, you can't usually get away with a mini purse. Although I do use my mini purses very often and I love them all. So anyway, this is a good size bag. The dimensions are online. If you look in my description, you can find that information. But real quick, if I have my measuring tape, I can show you, so you don't have to look at my description if you feel up to it. So the handle here, and I don't think these dimensions are shown, so I'm going to show this to you. Usually handbag dimensions are very basic online, but I like to know the details. So that looks like it's about 3.5 So, and it fits my hand very well. And I usually wear a size small. So it looks like if you have a bigger hand, it would still fit with a lot of leeway. Nice little drop to it. Looks about 2 inches or so. So the top, okay, is roughly 10 inches across the top. Okay, and then vertically, and I'm just going to start from right under the handle to the bottom seam. It's about 15 inches. Okay, and then across, this I know is a foot because I measured it earlier. So it's roughly a foot across the bottom. And then the depth, I want to say it's 5 or 6 inches. It is, okay, almost 6 inches. So I was pretty close on that one. So this is a decent sized bag. It is probably, this is my heftiest purse yet, I would say, out of all of them. And I'd also say it's going to be able to fit the most stuff. Some of my other larger bags, specifically my hobos, they're very beautiful bags, but I will not overstuff them. This one, I feel confident that I could put a lot of things in it and it would not ruin it. So it's just, it has a very great durable feel to it. So let me talk about the different characteristics of this bag. So I've already kind of pointed out the handle. This handle is very well reinforced. So that was really important to me, especially if you're getting a larger handbag. You want a very sturdy handle. So a lot of high-end handbags, they come with these handles. Here's my hobo. It's kind of very simple. It's not gusseted or reinforced in here too much. So this is a smaller handbag, so that's okay. My Fossil handbag had more of the same structure as and design as this new one. And I'll tell you, I use this handle a lot. This handle is very proportional for a small bag. So that worked out. But if you're, this is just my opinion and from my experience, but if I'm buying a larger handbag like this, then I want the strap to be equally as durable and large. So otherwise you're going to be looking at possible tears along these seams in a year or two. So, and that's really unfortunate if you are paying $200–300 for a luxury brand handbag. So this bag was, like I said, it was definitely very affordable. So, you know, I don't feel like I broke the bank with this one at all. And I feel like it's going to get so much use. So this one has really nice zippers in the front. And I love the contrast of these zippers. I'm not sure if I'd use these pockets too much. If I decide to carry this like just a regular handbag or use the strap on my shoulder, then I'd probably use this for my cell phone, or maybe my wallet, anything I want to gain quick access to. So, and they are very smooth. I mean, there's like no catching there whatsoever. These are really nice zippers, very good quality zippers. So next I'll talk to you about the shoulder strap. So the shoulder strap is leather on top. The bottom or underside is a nylon material. It is very durable. It'll last a long time. So anyway, so I really like the underside is nylon too, because, you know, if you're in the summer and you have lotions on your skin, sunblock, that kind of thing, or you're sweating at all, it's better to have the nylon against your skin than the leather, because leather can deteriorate or get worn in more or ruined from things coming off of your skin. So any kind of chemical or lotion you might use or that sort of thing, or sweat even, because the salts and leather do not get along together. So, and that rhymed. I made a rhyme. Anyway, so this underside nylon material is easily wipeable. So I would be comfortable using a wet paper towel or towel on this to clean this if you needed to, and it would be fine. So I own another bag made completely of nylon. It's an old tote that I got when I was 19 years old. So we're talking well over 22 years old. So, and it's still in perfect condition. It's made from the same material. So anyway, the strap is also detachable. So I won't get too much into that. That's pretty obvious. So let's talk about the strap system. This is a looped strap system, so it's fully adjustable. And that is a great quality to have in a handbag, especially a larger bag. And I'll tell you why. These larger bags, usually people tend to carry more stuff in them, so there's more weight. And if there's more weight, I really suggest that you get a bag that you can tighten enough so that it does not hang down real low onto your butt or onto your waist. Now this one I can still tighten up a little bit more, which is ideally what you want to do if you want to save your lower back. So you don't want your purses hanging low. It's really, really bad for your lower spine. So for a small light purse, it's not too bad, but I did notice after wearing even this purse for several hours, because it does hang lower, because it does not have that fully adjustable loop system, that I would start to have some back pain. So there was not a proper distribution of weight on my back with this purse. But otherwise, for light, small trips, this purse still works out really well. See, all the weight is centered down here as opposed to, see, right now it's like literally touching my hip bone. And that's the shortest setting. So, and I'm 5'8", so if you're a woman of average height, 5'4" or so, that would probably be hitting your butt, and it would be much lower, so it probably would not be good for your back. So, but some people are fine with that, so it's not for everybody, it just kind of depends. But as you get older, you have to be definitely more aware and careful of your back. So the other thing I want to point out with this, besides this one also has a smooth nylon fabric with a loop, so it makes it pretty easy pulling this part up and down. I have it almost all the way to the top though, so it goes over the leather, which is fine. Doesn't slip this way at all. The buckles, they're sturdy in that place. But anyway, I want to point this out lastly for the strap. This is a really great angled strap design. It feels very well enforced. It's very thick in here. I do not see this baby getting torn or coming loose anytime soon. So none of my other bags have it designed this way. They're all attached, and here's my hobo. They're all kind of attached like this. So, and this is fine. This is a smaller purse. I don't carry much in this purse, so that's not a big deal. But for a purse of this magnitude and size, I feel like this is just really added security from it tearing, and I really, really like this. And I also feel like you're putting a lot of stuff in it. It doesn't pull the bag up as much, so it's not pulling on the leather in an incorrect way. And I'll explain that. So comparison, see how that kind of pulls the leather and puts extra stress in that one area because of the way it's shaped? That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't happen with this bag. So this bag was made, in my opinion, it's made to carry a lot more weight than some of the smaller leather bags that I own. So this bag itself weighs about 2 pounds. So it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like if you pick up a little 2-pound dumbbell, it doesn't feel like that. Because it's larger, the weight distribution is greater. So it really doesn't feel that heavy to me at all. I myself don't like carrying a lot of weight because it's just exhausting, but you know, you have those days where you have to take a lot of stuff with you. So you don't have much of a choice. So I think the weight distribution on this larger bag and across your back, it's wider. You know, I think it's going to do very well, and it's going to be very comfortable. And maybe in the future, after using this for a year or two, I'll do an update on this bag just to see how it holds out. But I have a lot of confidence in it. If I didn't, I wouldn't keep it. So I don't keep things that I don't really feel are worth keeping, because I don't like clutter and I don't have a lot of space. So I have to really like it and have a lot of confidence in it to even show it to you on YouTube. So let's talk about the side compartments. So this has 2 side compartments. It's my only backpack purse that has this. It's my only purse in general that has this. None of my mini bags could obviously fit an umbrella. So this one, umbrella pocket, fits great. And I also found this thermos that I purchased a few weeks ago from the grocery store. Fits great in this pocket. It fits perfectly. So I really like that. And I might throw in a link for this one if I can find it online. I bought 2 of these from the grocery store, one for myself, one for my daughter. They didn't have any more. So I knew I'd want to get one for my husband and son as well. So I'm going to try to find that online and see if I can get it that way. So I really just like those. So anyway, the inside of the purse. So this purse, and this is the main selling feature of this purse, and I hadn't mentioned it yet, is that it is considered anti-theft. So this is the back of the bag. So unless somebody is Houdini, there's no possible way they are going to be able to steal your belongings if you're, say, standing in a crowded situation. If you live in the city and you go to the subway, you go to a concert, that kind of thing, it's going to be really, really, really difficult because unless somebody is a magician, it's just not going to happen. So this is the, let me open this up. This is the back compartment. And let me take this umbrella out real quick. So it folds down, and once again, you can kind of get a better idea of the leather material. It's really nice. Anyway, so it has this nice little pocket here for smaller items, and it's deeper than it looks. So let me hold it like this. So I'm putting my whole hand. So that's about 6 inches or so deep without using my measuring tape. So very smooth zipper, no snagging whatsoever. Has his own label inside, and that is leather as well, I believe. It smells like leather to me. So I don't think there's any other plastic on this bag. So it's just literally top grain leather, no sneaky plastics in here. And then you got the nylon, and then the interior satin. Okay, and there's 2 large pockets in the back. And the reason I mentioned no sneaky plastic is because I recently purchased, and I actually returned it for this reason. It was a luxury brand handbag that was advertised on other sites as being leather, but when I got it, it just didn't seem right. It did not seem like real leather. It didn't have that supple feel. I didn't smell that leather smell at all. And when I investigated and looked closer, it was basically polyethylene. And for the price, there's no way. There's just no way I was going to pay for it. It was a really cute bag, but, you know, it's just, you know, I might pay $50 for it, but not close to $200 for it. Anyway, sometimes they don't advertise what you think. Sometimes, and from what I've been finding too, on some luxury hand designers, when you buy it, so it might be mostly leather, and they'll state it's leather. But then they have a few compartments or trim on the inside that is polyethylene that they don't tell you on the website, and you don't find out until you get it, and you find that little dark tag inside the purse that you couldn't see before, and then you see it, oh, this is part plastic in the trim. So, and plastic trim it's not as durable. It usually does not last as long as the leather bag itself. So I feel like once that inner plastic trim starts deteriorating, it just kind of ruins the whole purse, you know? It ruins the whole thing. Eventually it makes the purse unusable, and it's just a waste, and I don't like waste. So I like to baby my bags and keep them for a long time, pass them down to my kids. I want them to get a lot of use. So anyway, I try to make sure what I'm getting is actually the product for what I'm getting. So just something to keep aware of. If you buy a new handbag, be very, very closely check out all the inner trim as well as the outside trim, and try to find the tag always. And if you're not sure, contact the company. And if they have poor customer service or don't respond to you, honestly, I would just return the bag. So if you're paying good money, then you should get good customer service. So just food for thought. So anyway, so great pockets in here, can hold my sunglasses, smartphone easily. So here's my sunglasses just so you can see. Oh, you pop right in. So, and because this part is the back of the purse, if you put something soft in here, like your sunglasses, it's kind of more on this side. It's not pressing against your back, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about crushing anything like that as easily. So just be careful when you sit down, that's all. Or keep them in their hard case when you put them in the bag. So that's pretty much the review. I think that was pretty thorough. We're going on 20 minutes now. So if you've lasted this long, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or feedback to leave for me, or if I maybe missed something and you have a quick question, please leave it below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'm going to probably do a review on this bag again in the future, maybe a year or two from now. We'll see, unless someone requests it sooner. So, but I really love it. It's just so comfortable. It's very classy. For this one, I love the high contrast. It comes in a couple other colors and styles. So if you don't like the zipper, there is a style where it's all black, which I was eyeballing as well. But at the end, I kind of like this look a little bit better. So, and it goes better with my outfits. So thank you again for watching. Please check out the description below and please subscribe if you like my video, and I'll keep trying to make more. So thank you. Bye.